Hello, and welcome in to the stream for GSRL tonight at Hungary. I am your host, Days Freak. Don't know if I'm gonna have a co-commentary for tonight. It might just be me by myself. Regardless, we're still gonna bang it out. There we go. Got the stream up and everything. Looks like we're going to be getting ready to go already. All right, good. Be careful, you two. Wondering what that noise in the background is. It is my two children getting into stuff. Hopefully they won't distract me too much during this race. Alright, so looks like our drivers for tonight's race are Sheen, Neb Restroom, Sappy, I believe that's how you're going to say that. There's a Z, so maybe it's Zappy. TRC Victory, Thunder, Josh Meister, the owner of our league, Acute Jaguar, SA Bolt, Quick VB, Joshua, Fister, Bobby, Fiber, Robin, Alley Bob, Tonio Wright, Mr. Oddbot, and Shake. I'm thinking that's Shake. Far Shake. Hoping I'm getting that right. If not, that'd be unfortunate. Robin will be the second man out of the pits. The first man being the Williams of Bobby AFC. Last time I commentated on this division, it was pretty good. So I am definitely hoping for another really good race tonight. Ooh, I had a bit of lack there. Last time I streamed, I also had about 40 viewers in here, so definitely wouldn't mind hitting those numbers again. Quick VB has just rejoined the session. Hoping we don't have more of these problems. Going through the penultimate corner now. Bobby AFC will start his hot lap momentarily. Across the line, he'll now start his hot lap. Heading down to turn 1, top speed of 188 miles an hour for the Williams. Out of second gear, opens up the DRS again. Turn 2, second gear through here as well. GSRE Cutie has joined the session. Out of turn 3, now through the first sector, it's a 27.3 for the Williams. Turn 4. 6th gear through there, 5th gear through turn 5 here. Now through the 6-7 chicane. Takes it here in second gear. Turn 8, about half throttle, fifth gear. Fourth gear, about 40% throttle. The final corner of sector 2 and across the line, it'll be 54.8 through the first two sectors for the Williams. Second gear here through the penultimate corner. We got a yellow in sector 2. Yellows for Ferrari and a Red Bull. Not sure who they are yet, but we will find out in a moment. Bobby comes across the line. It's a 16.9 for the Williams. Provisional pole, of course. Robin across the line is going to put up a 16.7. He takes pole from Bobby. Pfister across the line. It's a 17.3. Probably not the lap he was looking for, but this is just the start of Q1, so anything can happen after now. Out of the way, I believe that's a cute Jaguar. There it is, coming through sector 1 now. Coming towards the end of sector 1. Gets a little bit of a toe off that AlphaTauri. Gives them a 27.4 through the first sector. Get 3 cars on their in-lap, all very close to each other. You might want to give each other space, guys. Across the room, Neb Restroom puts up a 50.9. Fiber puts up a 16. I don't know why I want to say 46 there. A 16.9, a 17.2 for the Haas of Shake. Next man across the line will be a Q Dragon. We will go back to him. A 54.7 through the first two sectors for the Williams driver. He's looking here for a good run. Across the line, a cute Jaguar is going to put up a 16.8. It's P2 and P3 for the Williams teammates. Bobby's going to put up another lap. I'm not quite sure why. Full throttle. TRC victory coming out through the final corner now. Now out of the final corner, opens up the DRS one final time. Into the line, it's a 17.6. It's P7 for the Red Bull. His teammate, I thought, was going to put up a lap, but it turns out he is just pulled into the pits. Antonio right across the line puts up a 17.2 in those medium tires. Neb Restroom with a 17.5. Joshua across the line puts up a 16.6. It's P1 for the McLaren. Still got a handful of drivers who have yet to come out of the pits, including Oddbod, Ali Bob, Quick VB, Bolt, Josh Meister, and Thunder and Sappy. And as we are talking, Sheen on and out lap. Sheen on and out lap now. Sappy coming out of the garage. Got Bolt on his out lap. Ali Bob as well. A lot of traffic. It looks like we're going to have a lot of traffic out on track soon. Joshua coming into the pits now. Robin doing yet another lap. Looks like he's burning extra fuel. We've got Bobby has improved by about 0.05 of a second through the first sector. Red light flashing on the Williams. Don't know if he's going to be able to put up another lap here if he doesn't improve here. Runs very wide out of turn 12 and it's invalidated. He improved by almost a 10 through the first two sectors. He was on it. He was on a roll there until he'd invalidated. Good question. Good question. Don't know. I had no idea where any of the commentators were. I was pretty much the only one available, so here we are. 54.9 through the first two sectors for Sheen. Out of the final corner now, opens up the DRS and to the line. It's a 16.9 for the Mercedes. It's P4. That's a Bolt with a 54.6 through the first two sectors. He's run out of ERS. Out of the final corner now, opens up the DRS to the line. It's a 16.7. Beats out Robin by 1/1000th of a second. It's P2 for the Alpine. Ali Bob now coming across the line. What can he put up? It's going to be a 17.1. It's P8 for the Alfa Romeo. Got a yellow in sector 2. It's for an AlphaTauri. Cross line, Sappi puts up a 17.2. It's P10 for the Aston Martin. And we've got a stopped Red Bull out on track. I'm not sure what happened to Quick VB, but cross line he puts up a 23.0. He's going to have to hope he can improve that time drastically if he wants to make it into Q2. But he's still got 8 minutes and 12 seconds left in the session, so anything can happen. Oh, and he spins and immediately resets the track. Get himself back going. Got a Ferrari right behind him on an outlap. It's the Ferrari of Nip Restrum. Currently setting P13 on the order right now. So got Thunder and Thunder has lost it through turn 4. Wow. Next man we got is Josh Meister coming through the first sector. It's 27.5. Rides the inside and outside curves very nicely there through turn 4. Out of turn 5 now. Past the McLaren of Thunder. Recently spun. Very smooth ride through the chicane. Out through turn 8, turn 9. Very good, a little wide, but doesn't invalidate. Turn 10, immediately followed by turn 11. Rides the outside curb to the entry. And it's a 54.9 through the first two sectors for the Alpine. Turn 12. Does a good job here. Turn 13, it's second gear through the penultimate corner here. Third gear on the exit. Third gear, fourth gear now through the final corner. Opens up the DRS, heading to the line. And it's a 16.9, but it's only P8 for the Alpine man. Thunder coming across the line, puts up an invalidated lap. He had invalidated his last lap, so he will have to go again. Antonio Wright on a hot lap now. Neb Rustrom in the meantime improving his time by 0.18 of a second. Oh, looks like he's got a little too much oversteer in that car. Gonna have to hope that that's not the case and he's just over driving it. 54.8 through the first two sectors, improving by, I think it's at nearly 0.4 of a second through the first two sectors for the Ferrari. He's gonna have to a bit of time if he wants to be safe from elimination here in Q1. Out of the final corner now, heading to the line. It's a 16.9. He finds over 6.5 of a second. P7. Mr. Oddbot across the line with a 17.0. It's P11. Robin across the line. He will definitely not improve. He is way off. Thunder across the line puts up a 16.5. It's pole. It's a front row lockout for the McLaren team right now. Absolutely fantastic stuff from these two so far in this session. Got Ace Phillip is finally on a hot lap. Right behind him is another driver who's in danger of getting eliminated. Quick VB in the Red Bull. Go back to Ace Phillip. We're going to see if he can get out of Q1. 27.5 through the first sector. Looking good here. Through the 6-7 chicane. Go wide on exit, no big deal. Turn 8, immediately followed by turn 9. And 10, turn 11 now. 55.1 through the first two sectors. May have dropped a little bit of time in the middle sector. I'd hope that's not the case. After the penultimate corner. After the final corner, there's less than 4 minutes remaining in this session. It doesn't put up a good enough time here. It's a 17.3. It's not enough. It's P17. BB on his hot lap. On his hot lap now. TRC victory. Coming through the final sector. He's going to start his hot lap here soon. Tonio right across the line. Puts up a 16.565, beats out Thunder by almost 200ths of a second. Next man across the line will be the Haas of Far Shake. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to, though. He's in the pits. I should say, almost out of fuel. Sappy has invalidated his lap, so he's going to have to let off the gas a bit. Let Ace Phillip through. Thunder's retired in the pits. More than satisfied with his time, and I get it, frankly. Ace Phillip across the line has not improved in the first two sectors. Josh was now retired in the pits. Honestly, I think Ace Phillip needs to get back into the pits, change to a set of softs, and get out, and hopefully he'll have enough time. But I very much doubt it. There's 2.5 minutes in the session. Too quick VB. Out of the final corner now, opens up the DRS and head into the line. It's a 17.899. It's still not enough to even move positions. He's still P19. Both Ferraris in the pits. Actually, Neb Restrom is coming out now. Pfister is retired from the session. TRC victory across the line at 17.333. Not enough to move positions. He is still P18. Red Bulls are in deep trouble here. Quick VB has crashed. Quick VB has crashed. He's crashed on the exit of turn 4. Or maybe not. No, he retired from the session on track. Oh, that could be problematic. That could be very problematic for him. We've got Ariel, AERL, Ali Bob. Ariel, what am I saying? We got Ali Bob here starting his final hot lap now. We've got Mr. Oddbod still on his out lap. Sappy has improved a good chunk of time in the first and middle sectors. What can he do in this final sector? He's currently P16. He needs at least a 10.5 to overtake Ali Bob and get into the top 15. We've got less than a minute left in this session. He finds 6/10 and a little extra. He's P3. It's a 16.665. It's a fantastic lap from the Aston Martin. SA Bolt has invalidated his lap. Robin is still putting up laps. He's on 7-lap-old softs. Obviously just looking to put in some practice. Neb Restrom coming across the line. Oh, wow. Never mind. Bobby AFC puts up a 16.6. 16.6 for Josh Meister as well. P3 and P4 for those two. SA Bolt's coming into the pits. We've got a handful of guys coming to the line. We've got Ali Bob out of the final corner now, coming across the line. It's a 16.7. It's P9 for the Alfa Romeo. Tier C victory. I don't think he improved his lap time at all. Ace Phillip, I don't think he improved either. The checkered flag has dropped for the session. Next man to cross the line will be the Aston Martin of Mr. Oddbot. He's improved a little over the first 2 sectors. He's got to find some more time if he wants to get, if he wants to be at least a little bit safe. We got a yellow in sector 3. It's for his teammate, Sappy. Not sure if he spun or if he just moved out of the way for the guys behind. Cross the line, Mr. Oddbod will do just that. He's improved by almost 2/10. It's P12. Robin across the line doesn't improve. He wasn't really looking to improve. He's already P8. I don't think he's really worried about it. He just wanted to put in some practice. Neb Restroom across the line. He improves to P2. It's a 16.568. He's 0.03 of a second off his teammate. The front row lockout for the Ferraris. Sappy and Bobby AFC dive into the pits. Ali Bob coming across the line now. And it's going to be not an improvement. Ace Phillip needs to improve. He wants to make it to Q2, and he just does just that. It's a 16.5. It's a 16.5. It's an absolutely fantastic lap from the Alfa Romeo. He takes pole from Tonio Wright, breaks up the front row the Ferrari had. Unfortunately, that lap also takes Sheen out in Q1. Your bottom 4, Sheen, Shake, Victory, and Quick VB. And your top man on pole for Q1 is Ace Phillip with a 16.503. Without a doubt, a fantastic lap from the Alfa Romeo. Pfister probably definitely had a good sweat working towards the end of that session. He was safe, but just 0.08 of a second. Your drivers moving on to the next session. Ace Phillip, Tonio Wright, Neb Restroom, Thunder, Bobby AFC, Josh Meister, Sappy, Joshua, S.A. Bolt, Robin, Fiber Rise, Ali Bob, Acute Jaguar, Mr. Oddbot, and Pfister. What I find astounding with this division is top 17, less than 0.47 of a second apart. Absolutely insane. Without a doubt, one of the closest divisions I've ever seen in any league I've been in. Acute Jaguar was the winner, I think, the last time I commentated, which was, what, 2 weeks ago? At Austria? Oh. I mean, if he wins again tonight, I would definitely start to wonder if I'm his good luck charm. First 2 drivers out of the garage. Joshua and Pfister, followed closely by Robin and the Williams of Bobby AFC. Ace Phillip also coming out of the pits now. We've got Fiber Rise. I believe the Alfa Romeo, yes, of Ali Bob. Out of the final corner, Pfister will start the first hot lap of the session. We'll ride along with him. Top speed of 187 miles an hour for the pit straight. Second gear through the turn 1 hairpin. Opens up the DRS again, now heading into turn 2. Full throttle through turn 3 there. Through the first sector, Pfister puts up a 27.6. Through the very windy sector 2, now through turn 10. Turn 11 rides the outside curve to the entry. It's a 55.2 through the first 2 sectors for the AlphaTauri. Turn 13, the penultimate corner. Now through the final corner. Opens up the DRS into the line. It's a 17.4 to start the session. 17.1 for Joshua. It's P1 for him. Robin across the line puts up a 16.1. He's already flying. 17.4 for Bobby on the mediums. Ace Phillip with a 17.2 to start the session. Got Ali Bob as the next one coming across the line. He will put up a 16.9. It's P2 for Ali Bob. Fiber is 17.3. It's P5. .54.9 through the first 2 sectors for SA Bolt. Out of the final corner now. Opens up the DRS into the line. It's going to be 17.0. It's P3 for the Alpine. Sappy across the line is going to put up a 17.3. It's P7. Q Jaguar's invalidated his lap, so he's going to go again here. Would have been a 24.8. Definitely not going to be anywhere. That would have been P10. Last out of drivers who have put up a lap. Oddbot is also invalidated. He'll go again. Jaguar coming through turn 2 now. Now through turn 3. Full throttle through there. Got yellows in sector 2. I believe it's for the Aston Martin. Might be for Oddbot. And Acute Dragon's invalidated again. .27.6 through the first sector for Mr. Oddbot. See if there's anything he can do through this middle sector. Rides the heavy curves a little bit. The rides curves a little heavy. Through the chicane. Turns 8 and 9. Now through turn 10. 11. Across the line for the first 2 sectors. It's a 55.1 for the Aston Martin. Through the final corner. It's going to be a 17.3 for Mr. Oddbot. It's P8. Cute Jaguar trying to ride the toe. Guess he doesn't have enough fuel. May be why he's backed off. Nebrestrom has invalidated his lap, so he's getting out of the way of Thunder. It was also invalidated his lap, but being an out lap doesn't really matter too much there. Now coming through the corner a little wider than most of his fellow drivers is Neb Restrom. He'll start his hot lap now with less than 8 minutes left in the session. Top speed of 188 miles an hour. .27.5 through the first sector for Neb Restrom. We're going to move on to Thunder. Thunder has invalidated his lap. Again, this time it's the hot lap he's invalidated. There we go. Here's a helicopter view, finally. 54.8 through the first two sectors for the Ferrari of Neb Restrom. How much more time can he extract from this lap? Out of the final corner now, he's opened up the DRS, and it's a 17.0 for the Ferrari. It's P4. 54.4 for his teammate through the first two sectors. Much more time can Antonio Wright get from this lap? His teammate's got P5 now after Bobby AFC crossed the line, put up a 16.7. Put it on P2. And now Antonio Wright is taking P2. It's a 16.3 for the Ferrari. Josh Meister, 54.7 through the first two sectors, coming through the final corner now, hugging the inside line, getting as close to the barrier as he can. Across the line, it's going to be a 16.9. It's P4 for the Alpine. Thunder has once again invalidated his lap. I don't know if this might be the third lap in a row he's invalidated. He's got no ERS. There's no way he can put up another lap. That's exactly what he's thinking too. Gonna dive into the pits. We've got Pfister coming to the start of his final hot lap, I believe. Nope, there's still 5.5 minutes left. He might be able to do another, depending on the scenario. Across the line, he'll start another hot lap. I think he's got S.A. Bolt behind him. He does. Ali Bob also starting a hot lap here. Antonio Wright diving into the pits. Man, we haven't looked at a whole lot in this session. Is Acute Jaguar starting his hot lap now? I was right the first time. I don't know why I stopped myself there. Jeez, you guys are toxic to each other. Unless the one guy is who I think it is, in which case, well, reasonable. Pfister coming across the line for the end of the second sector, and he's improved by over half a second. How much more time can the AlphaTauri extract from this lap? Out of the final corner, opens up the DRS into the line. It's going to be a 16.6 for Pfister. It's P3. S.A. Bolt immediately steals and drops him down a spot, though, as he puts up a 16.1, still 45 thousandths of a second off Robin with a 16.101. But it's P2 for the Alpine. Regardless, a fantastic lap. 16.4 for Ali Bob. Puts him P4. Pfister gone from P3 to P5 in the blink of an eye. Q Dragon finally puts up a lap time. It's a 16.9. It's P8 provisionally for the Williams driver. Ace Phillip across the line improves by almost a full second. It's a 16.2. It's P3 for Ace Phillip. Oh, once again showing absolutely superior pace here at Hungary. See, we got Thunder coming through the final corner now. Going to start his final hot lap of the session. Less than 3 minutes left in the session now. A few drivers coming out of the pits and a few drivers coming into the pits. Through the first sector, Thunder puts up a 27.3, a little bit off the pace in the first sector right now. Gotta hope if you're a part of the McLaren team that he can find that extra time in the middle and final sectors. There's a penultimate corner in third gear through here for him. Now through the final corner. Don't like that angle. I don't like this angle at all. Opens up the DRS and to the line. It's a 16.1. It's P3. So he certainly did find the time in the final two sectors. It's P3 for the McLaren. Fiber Eye starting his final hot lap of the session. Sappy's going to be starting his final hot lap here soon. Ditto Joshua. Neb Restrom also on an out lap right now. Josh currently going through the second sector right now. He didn't improve in his first sector. Ace Phillip retires from the session in the pits. Is satisfied with his time. I think he definitely thinks he cannot be beat right now. At least not badly enough for that to happen. Coming through the final few corners now. Opens the DRS and to the line. It's going to be a 16.4. It's P7 for Josh. Neb Restrom's now going to start his final hot lap. We've got 20 seconds and counting. Mr. Oddbot crosses the line in time. Thunder is in the pits. Tonio Wright, Rob, and S.A. Bolt as well. The whole top 5 are in the pits. The other 10 drivers are on track. And the checkered flag is dropped. Acute Jaguar will not be able to put up another lap. Neither will Tonio Wright. Oh, never mind. He was in the pits. Okay, I was about to say. Did not look at the number for a moment there. And we got Sappy who's come across line in P8. It's a 16.5. Joshua across line puts up a 16.2. It's P4. It's a second row lockout provisionally for the McLarens. Currently Fister's not going to be able to improve. He may have spun off. So whatever his time is now is going to have to stick. He's just going to have to hope no one can beat a 16.623. Neb Restrom out of the final corner now across the line. Puts up a 16.4. Fister's out of the session. Neb Restrom's in P7. Mr. Oddbod now coming out of the final corner. Opens up the DRS and to the line. It's going to be a 16.5. It's P11. It's not enough. He didn't want to knock his teammate out. I think he let off. And it was for nothing because Bobby's come across the line and knocked them both out now. Fiber Eyes across the line has pulled into the pits. Ali Bob did not improve. Josh Meister knows he's safe. He's going to pull into the pits. And that is Q2 done and dusted. Your bottom 5, Sappy, Oddbod, Fister, Fiber Eyes, and Acute Jaguar in 15th. So your top 10 are Robin, S.A. Bolt, Thunder, Joshua, Ace Phillip, Tonio Wright, Neb Restrom, Bobby AFC, and Josh Meister. Almost all but 2 drivers each have a teammate. Both the Alpines, both the McLarens, both the Alfa Romeos, and both the Ferraris are in, leaving Bobby and Robin, the solo drivers from their individual teams, in the final qualifying session. First man out of the pits will be the AlphaTauri of Robin, who put his time up at the beginning last time in Q2, put it up at the very beginning of the session, and ended up holding on to pole for the whole session, I think. Following him, we've got Bobby, Joshua, S.A. Bolt, Josh Meister, all coming out as well. Bobby a little, I'd say he's might be a little too eager. Don't want to be too close to the guy in front of you, that's all I'm saying. Apologies for that. I had to call somebody. Somebody called me, I mean. 15.9 for Robin through the first lap. And Bobby puts up a 16.9. S.A. Bolt beats Robin's time by 1/1000th of a second. Wow. 15.937, 15.938 for Robin. And a 16.6 for Josh. And I'm pretty sure Joshua just invalidated his lap. Otherwise, he wouldn't be doing another one. Ace Phillip looking like he's going to be doing his first hot lap now. Ali Bob halfway through the sector. He's coming to turn 9, now turn 10. Immediately followed by turn 11. 54.3 through the first two sectors for the Alfa Romeo. Does leave one to wonder what he can find through these final few corners. And Bobby AFC crashed out of turn 11. He's out for the session. He's more than inevitably going to be qualifying last. And Ali Bob puts up a 16-0. It's P3 for the Alfa Romeo. Joshua across the line. It's a 17-1. It's P6 momentarily. Thunder across the line. It's a 16-8. It's P5 for him. Ace Phillip coming out of the final corner now. Opens up the DRS and to the line. It's going to be a 16-2. P3 and P4 for Alfa Romeo currently. 54.5 through the first two sectors for Antonio Wright. 54.9 for Neb Restrom. Antonio Wright coming through the final corner now. Opens up the DRS and to the line. It's a 16-4. It's P5 for Antonio Wright. Neb Restrom now coming through the final corner. To the line for him. It's going to be a 16-9. It's P8. We've got a yellow in sector 2, at the end of sector 2. It's for Joshua. Trying to allow his teammate through so he doesn't mess him up. Don't think Thunder's going to be putting up a better lap here with his invalid lap and dropping over a second on this lap. And it looks like he'll be diving into the pits. Goes a little too hard though into the pit entry. Almost runs into the wall. Fourth gear through the chicane from Neb Restrom. Then goes extremely wide on the exit of turn 7. One, he's not improving at all, so he's probably going to be pulling into the pits here. We've got Robin coming out of the pits now. Everyone else, literally everyone else except Robin is in the garage right now. Robin crossing the line now is going to start his hot lap finally. I'm not gonna lie, when you only got one car out on track, it definitely makes the out lap seem a lot longer. Oh. We've also got Ace Phillip out. I know what is he doing? Why you don't gotta give him that much space. Just give him enough to see his braking point and give him the racing line. I mean, sheesh, he was off the entire track there. It's a 27-2 through the first sector. I think he improved in his first sector by about 8 thousandths of a second, I think it said there. Through turn 8, now through turn 9. How are we all doing today, ladies and gents? A 54.22. He doesn't find any time there. He actually loses a little bit of time there. Now coming through the final corner, he's got to find at least 0.02 of a second to take pole. And he does just that and some. He almost finds a full 10th to 15.839. Ace Phillip across the line is going to start his final hot lap of the session. We've got Joshua and Josh Meister also out on out laps. There's some more drivers coming out. SA, Bolt. I think just about everybody is coming out right now. You're going to have to come out right about now if you want to be able to put up one final run. Just Phillip now coming through turn 9, turn 10, immediately followed by turn 11. For the first two sectors, he's improved by almost 0.2 of a second. It'd be a huge lap for the Alfa Romeo driver. Goes a little deep into turn 13. Nothing too severe. A little wide on exit, opens the DRS and heading to the line. It's going to be a 15.984. It's P3 for Ace Phillip. Josh Meister completely backs off after going wide, and he didn't even have to back off like that. But he does. I don't know if he's going to be able to put up another lap now. Nope, he will. He's got another 40 seconds. He's not going to be able to improve his time, but he is giving his teammate a tow. The ultimate team game here. He's got to get out of the way, though, very quickly, and he does just that. His teammate's just been given the fattest tow I think I've ever seen at this track. I was wondering why he had backed off, but now I know, and I feel kind of dumb not knowing beforehand, but absolute top-notch teamwork from Josh Meister. He knows he's not going to be able to improve his lap time, and he just makes sure his teammate certainly can. Checkered flag is dropped for the session. First driver to come across the line will be well, I was going to say Ace Phillip, but he's not going to put up a lap. So we're going to move on to the McLaren of Joshua. Thunder has invalidated his lap, so nothing he does will matter, unfortunately. But Josh finds over a second. It's P4 with a 16.024. Next man across the line will be Tonio Wright. He found 4.5 through the first two sectors. Used up all his ERS across the line. It's a 15.865. He's P2. Robin, I don't think he improved. SA Bolt, I'm not sure. Did he improve either? I don't actually know. Neb Rushroom, not going to be the next driver. It's going to be Ali Bob. Across the line, he's not going to improve either. Neb Rushroom across the line, he improves by 0.6, but it's only up to P7 for the Ferrari. So Robin will take pole for this race. So your top 10, Robin, Tonio Wright, S.A. Bolt, Ace Phillip, Joshua, Ali Bob, Neb Restrom, Josh Meister, Thunder, and Bobby AFC. Bobby, unfortunately, having crashed out pretty early in the session after putting up that lap time. Your starting grid for this race will be Robin, Antonio Wright, S.A. Bolt, Ace Phillip, Joshua, Ali Bob, Neb Restroom, Josh Meister, Thunder, Bobby AFC, Sappy, or Zappy again, I don't know. Someone's going to have to tell me what that is. Because I called Fister 55er for about, I don't know how long. Mr. Oddbod, Fister, Fiber Rise, Acute Jaguar, Sheen, Shake, Victory, Quick VB, and TGF. That's all I'm going to call him because the rest of that just seems like it's kind of extra. And we got an interesting strategy call there by Antonio Wright picking the softs. Don't know if he's going to end up staying with those, but seems like for now that's what he's going to pick. And we've got the countdown. You got 6 drivers starting on on the hards, 6 on the hards, 14 on the mediums. And we've already had Fister and Fiber Eyes disqualified from the session before we even get to turn 1. I don't know what these guys are doing, but this is not what you want to do to start a race. And their tires are going to be absolute bricks. And Sappy's now been disqualified. I'm not sure what he was doing, but again, I don't understand why anyone would be doing this. It's not even the end of Sector 1, and we've already got 3 guys disqualified from the session, or from the formation lap. We got Antonio Wright has been disqualified for a misalignment on the grid, and he's going to start even further back. Same with TRC Victory, also gets disqualified for a misalignment on the grid. Acute Jaguar as well. 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And it's lights out, and away we go here at the Hungarian Grand Prix at the Hungaroring. As it looks like Antonio Wright and S.A. Bolt get an absolutely fantastic start. Robin absolutely terrible on the start. Oh, we got guys going way wide. We got the McLaren of Joshua comes back out on the track. Look like he's gonna cause the incidents though. Oh, but same can't be said for Fiber Eyes. Dang, his car was sideways for like a second there. Looks like we're all good now though. One car, I think, just got ghosted. Antonio Wright's got the lead, but for how long? We've got S.A. Bolt right on his gearbox. Oh, just inching closer and closer. What has just happened to Sheen? Must have spun off, unfortunately. He's down to P20 now. And we got Mr. Oddbod now who's spun and he's got wing damage. Not for that ghosting. He probably would have caused an incident. He definitely would have caused an incident with Sheen, but I don't know if he would have moved out in front of him if that were the case. Sheen made up quite a number of positions on the starting lap until he spun. Currently the biggest winner so far on this first lap is Bobby AFC. He's gone up 5 spots. Unfortunately, the biggest loser of this first lap is Mr. Oddbot. He hasn't even finished it yet. Coming into the pits now to get a wing change. Right along with S.A. Bolt. He's still keeping it right behind the Ferrari of Tonio Wright. Currently the closest battle is for P1 between S.A. Bolt and Wright. Wright goes a little deep into the entry of the final corner. Could give Bolt the run he needs. He's got fastest lap currently. Both going about the same speed, so explains Bolt not catching him much at all. Looks like Bobby AFC and Robin are dropping out of the DRS of the guys in front of them. We've got guys going way wide, and Pfister's already got a 3-second time penalty, the first of possibly many. Maybe not many, who knows? Meister's trying to catch up to Robin, but he's not going to be able to do it here. And Ali Bob going very slow. I'm not sure what happened to him, but lost a handful of positions, backing out to allow TGF through. Oh, and speaking of backing out, Fiberize goes way wide in turn 4, and he backs all the way out. Might have wing damage. I think he does. I don't see an end plate on the other side, and he doesn't have one. Just, oh, and he gets way off the track to get out of his teammate's way. Unfortunate scenes for Fiberize. Running in a decent position before that happened. I believe he was 13th or 14th before it all happened, and Ali Bob in the same situation also lost a handful of positions from like P11 or 12 down to 16th before overtaking Fiberize. A much closer fight for P4 right now than P1. But Bobby trying to get the move done on Ace Phillip. He's not going to be able to do it here though. Josh Meister's now got a 3-second time penalty. Fiberize is just pit onto softs. I'm not sure what he's thinking, unless he knows something we don't. And Mr. Oddbot across the line puts up a 19.7. It's the fastest lap of the session currently. And we got to yell, Bobby AFC's crashed out. He's crashed into the inside wall. It's a safety car. Oh, what absolute terrible for the Williams driver. For the hard runners, this is a very awkwardly timed safety car, as well as the medium runners. You can't make hards go to the end from here. If you can, they'll certainly be about done for by the end. But mediums, you certainly cannot make mediums get to the end from here. Wouldn't mind staying in this helicopter view. The whole race, just keep us right here. But unfortunately, EA and Codemasters don't like us to have nice things. Looks like Sheen and TGF have swapped positions. Not sure if the game did that or if they themselves did that, but the car will not be in this lap. Still have to wait for Fiberize, Mr. Oddbot, and Ali Bob to catch up, and Ali Bob seems to have caught up by now, so that's 1 down, 2 to go. And once again, now we've got Snappy. Oh, okay, he's in the pits. He's going to go on to a set of hards, I assume, till the end. See in the background there for a moment that the safety car queue was right there on the other side of the track. And we got a yellow. It's for Sappy. Doesn't look like he's got any damage, but he has spun. Safety car will be in this lap, making Antonio Wright the effective safety car on this restart. And Fiberize, we got a lot of people trying to swap positions. I'm not sure what they're doing. And we've got Fiberize who's left this session. And Antonio Wright who's gone off now. And we've got a very slow moving Alfa Romeo on the inside. Gonna lose his position to Robin. He's momentarily. Oh, we got a yellow. It's for Josh. Wow, what happened? Oh, TRC victory. Going extremely wide. We got a bit of contact behind him. Oh boy. Quick VB is coming way too close to that gearbox. Sappy and Ali Bob getting side by side. It looks like Sappy's going to get the position over Ali Bob. It's P15. And TRC Victory is going extremely slow. What is going on? What has happened? Fiberize has just rejoined the session. We got a 4-wide fight for position here. This can only end badly. Oh, contact. Doesn't look like it's going to be too bad. Looking out the back of Sappy. Got a lot of fighting, a lot of side-by-side action. You don't want to go side-by-side in turn 3. Oh, almost contact between those two. Robin's got a penalty. It's a 3-second time penalty. So does Quick VB. Going down the inside, and it is not a good choice for TGF, and he immediately resets to track, not even blinking. He doesn't even blink, it just immediately reset to track. That'll be quite easily a penalty. Jaguar is a little deep into the corner, trying to keep up with Thunder. He's pretty close to him right now. Both him and Thunder going a little deep in the corner. DRS is now enabled. 10 laps down, 25 to go. A lot of fighting for position for P. I mean, I know it's only P18 and 19, but right now it's the only fight going on, and it looks like Ali Bob's got it back on TGF. Looking to peek his nose. Not going to be getting it there. Jake has gotten another penalty. I think this might be actually his first. Well, at the front, we've got Antonio Wright starting to pull away from SA Bolt. And we got a yellow. It's for Joshua. And he spun off at turn 11. He's got to go and face the right way again. He's going to lose every single position. He's all the way in last now. From points to P19, you hate to see it. Jaguar now up into 8th place after the spin by Joshua puts him down to 19th. Staffy looking to try and take P9 away from Sheen. And we get a yellow. Quick VB, what's happened to him? Going way slow. Going to give his teammate a toe though, so that's good news there. Question is he going to be willing to give up that position, or is he going to try to hold him off? Taking a slightly defensive line. It doesn't matter, his teammate just flies right past him. Going around the outside now. Should have the move on him. Or perhaps not. It doesn't look like he's got it, no. Quick VB holds on to P14. I think TRC victory. Really fight for that position. Josh Meister with another penalty. Right now he's in 13th. With 6 seconds now. Everyone here has got 3 except Josh with 6. And then of course the rest of the field, which has got no penalties. And Pfister's going really slow. I don't understand what has just happened to him. Sappy with a 3-second time penalty now. He's going very deep and very wide out of turn 12. Got him over the cute dragon. See how bad it is through this final corner. It doesn't look like it's very bad here. With the fight for P10 now between Sheen and Shake. I don't know who's going to be able to get it here though. We got a lot of people in the pits. We got S.A. Bolt in the pits. Fister, Cute Dragon, Sheen is also in the pits. The Cute Jaguar gets a 5-second speeding penalty. He has just absolutely crippled himself with that. Question is, when do the other medium runners come into pit? I assume it's got to be at the end of this lap or the next lap. Currently Ferrari holding a 1-2, but how long does that last? TRC Victory gets another 3-second 3-second time penalty. Oh no, it's his first. Okay, so everyone here has gotten their first penalty except Josh, who's got 2 3-second penalties. Currently, the highest up the grid on new hards is SA Bolt and P15. This gap between him and the leader, 21.7 seconds. We've had a car spin. It's quick VB. Got a few more drivers pitting. We got Thunder, Shake, Ace, Phillip, Neb, Restroom, Josh Meister, all drivers formerly on the mediums. They're on the mediums. Wow, SA Bolt trying to I think he's trying to either hold off or get past these two. He's getting past them. He's got the DRS open, getting past Quick VB and Neb Restroom. Neb Restroom on those new hards. It's going to be very hard for him to get the heat in the tires, as SA Bolt already has the heat in those tires. We got a yellow in sector 1. Not sure if it was for that the McLaren of Josh or the Haas of Shake. With his new hards on, still hasn't caught up much to Tony O'Reilly's. 21.3 seconds behind. Almost loses it there. Wow. Tony O'Reilly once again choosing to stay out. Ditto Robin. Sheen has left the session. Hopefully he'll be able to join back. SA Bolt across the line puts up the best lap of the session with a 19.4. Gap between him and Tony right now is down to 20.5 seconds in closing, but he's got to catch up a lot quicker if he wants to be able to take advantage of these new hards. Not only has he got to make quick work, not only has he got to catch up by a good bit to Tony O'Reilly, he's got to make quick work of these guys in front of him. TGF is on the same set of tires he started on. Ali Bob has been on these tires for 11 laps, almost 12. Fiberize has been on his for almost 11 laps. TRC Victory started on his hards. And we got a yellow, it's for Sappy. Sappy spun. Again, I don't think he's got any damage though, so he's gonna keep it all right. Tony O'Reilly is coming out of the pits now, so we're gonna move back SA Bolt. We're gonna see how much he catches up by. I don't think he's going to get him, though, even with the DRS, even with the ERS. There he is right there. Oh, he almost blocked him. Oh, he's ghosted. He's ghosted. But Bolt has got him. Bolt has got him. Tony O'Reilly trying to make the move on the inside. I don't think he's going to make it work. No, he doesn't. He spins. He just took himself out. He was trying to get there, and he immediately resets the track. Oh, that's going to be absolutely crucial. I don't know why he reset the track there. I don't know why he tried to make the move on the inside. He knew he was going to understeer into him. He was either going to take him out, himself out, or both of them out. If he took them both out, that would have been a massive penalty. Sappy, I think, has spun again. He's dropped a handful of positions, and he is just driving terribly as of recent. He's running a really good race until recently, and I think those tires he's got are now absolutely cooked. But he can't switch on to the mediums just yet. I don't think he'd be able to make them go to the end. Actually, from here you might be able to. 17 laps on the mediums, you might be able to go to the end on them. He's got to be easier on his tires. He cannot continue to absolutely torch them like he is right now. Robin is currently in the lead. with a 15.9-second lead on SA Bolt. SA Bolt has got to make quick work of these guys. He's got to get past TGF. He's got to get past Fiberize. He's got to get past Ali Bob and Victory. Once he gets past TRC Victory and all the others, he can start to finally make the charge he needs to make. We got 2 yellows. One's for Oddbod and one is for, I believe, the other Aston Martin of Sappy. The Aston Martin's just having an absolutely awful time as of recent. Mr. Oddbod nearly spinning again. Get a 3-second time penalty for Shake. Antonio Wright gets his way past Ace Phillip. Is up to P9 now. Looks like Quick VB is going to dive into the pits and I assume go to the end on a set of mediums. Oh, and we got Ali Baba spun out of turn 1. That's one less man to have to worry about for SA Bolt. He's going around the outside of the Haas of TGF. TGF almost pushing him off the track, still side by side. And SA Bolt's got the position. It's P4 now for the Alpine. TGF going to try to get the move back on SA Bolt, but I don't know if he's going to be able to. Those tires are extremely old. Don't think his tires are going to have that same bite. And we got a car out. It's Mr. Oddbod. I'm not sure where he crashed. I don't even see it. Oh, you know where he crashed? Yeah. Oh, that... I don't think he... That could have been on purpose. But it's a virtual safety car. This is going to absolutely save Robin. He might even maintain the lead when he comes out of the pits. Sappy is also retired from the session. I think he's crashed. Fiberize stays out. SA Bolt, of course, stays out. He has to. Just like that, Robin's going to keep a 3... It's a full course safety car. Oh, Fiberize. I don't know what he was thinking. He doesn't pit. He stays out on 14-lap old hards. He's going to get absolutely crucified on this restart when these guys end up passing him by about 1.5 miles a corner. Machine comes back out on the track with 14-lap old mediums. I am absolutely flabbergasted with his decision there. Ali Bob spun out of turn 1. And I think Robin's going to win this race now. I don't think he's going to have anyone to challenge him. He's on those new mediums. He does have a 3-second time penalty, but I just don't think there's going to be anyone to challenge him here. I mean, especially with Fiberize probably becoming a moving chicane for Robin on this restart. Like just about everybody, almost everyone is caught up now. We've got Sheen coming back into the pits. I assume he's going to be going on to a different set of mediums. I would hope. And he is going on to a new set of mediums. Your restart order for this safety car restart should be Robin, Fiberize, SA Bolt, Tonio Wright, Ace Phillip, Acute Jaguar, Thunder, Fister, Neb Restroom, Shake, TRC Victory, TGF, Quick VB, Josh Meister, Joshua, Ali Bob, and Sheen. I would hope, unless anything unforeseen happens. And what did I just see? I think Thunder just completely missed the chicane. He's got gravel dust on his tires. Going towards the end of Sector 2 to getting a Sector 3. Safety car will be in this lap. Speed of this restart will be determined by Robin here. And Acute Jaguar has completely lost it. Jaguar has lost the plot. And he's going to go all the way from P7 to P17 as Robin's off and away of this race. 13 laps to go, excuse me. And he has caught out the entire... I don't think it even mattered. SA Bolt does pass Fiberized, Tonio right. I don't think it matters. Bump drafting these two are. Oh, what are they doing? Fiberized squeezed Tonio right off the track. I don't know what he's doing. I don't understand why you... I understand you want to keep position. What are these two doing? Quick VB and Josh Meister get contact, and they both, I think, reset the track immediately. So you didn't really see what happened. We just saw the result of it. I think Josh Meister has some wing damage. No, not from what I can tell. Antonio Wright's now left the session. And yes, I did not jinx Acute Dragon, so I cannot be blamed for that. We got Tonio Wright and Acute Dragon fighting for Tonio Wright's AI fighting for position with the Acute Dragon for Jaguar. I keep saying Dragon, bro. What is wrong with me? Looks like the only two in this race now that are really going to fight for the win are SA Bolt and Robin. Neb Restroom now gets a 3-second time penalty, and penalties for everybody. We got Robin with 3 for Fiberized, 6 for Fister. We got a yellow in Sector 1. It's for Quick VB and, I believe, Acute Jaguar as well. And now Neb Restroom spun. He's lost it out of turn 8. He's got wing damage too. The Ferrari's just not having a good day. Anyway, 3 seconds for Robin. Fiberized. 6 for Fister. 3, 6, 3, 3, 3, 3, 5, and 6. Robin across the line puts up a 19.2. It's the fastest lap of the session, and we've got Acute Jaguar who once again loses the car. It might be all she wrote for these two. Neb Restroom coming into the pits now. Restroom's going to go on to its new set of mediums. I think if you're outside of the points, you may as well just shoot for fastest, or should probably wait a little longer, switch on to a set of softs towards the very end of the race, then take fastest lap. You might as well if you're that far back. We've got a Time penalty, another 3-second time penalty for this guy. Okay, we got a three-way fight. Oh, and we got TRC victories around. Oh, another driver who could have very well scored some good points tonight, and he's just been turned around. Wow, the worst possible camera angle. Thanks, Cody's. Worst. Literally couldn't even see the cars. Absolutely. I'm in absolute shambles. That's all I can say. I don't even know what else to say. The 19.0 for our race leader, Robin, once again puts up fastest lap of the session. And Quick VB puts up the best lap of the session now with a 19.01. Thunder passes Fiberize. And TGF looking to try and overtake him. Oh, going a little wide. Side by side through the... Oh, I don't know why. He goes off into turn 3. He backs out of it. It's P5 for TGF. Fiberize has dropped another position. I don't know how much longer those tires can last. SA Bolt now has a 3-second time penalty. So Robin now might be in the clear. So Robin almost losing the rear end there. Gotta be careful. Okay, these two are absolutely beating and banging. Oh, never mind. They took each other out. And Q Dragon's still in the race. That was something. Wow. And there's no safety car, no virtual nothing. And we got yellows for TGF and Fiberize. I think Fiberize at this point needs to just pit onto the set of soft or mediums, I should say. And he's going to stay out on those extremely old hards. And a bold strategy, I'll say that for sure. And a cute Jaguar has crashed now. And that's what brings out the safety car. Wow, okay. So we got a safety car now, and I think everybody behind Robin should pit for softs. If all else fails, you pit for softs, I think. Maybe not this lap, like, if you're Neb Restroom, maybe wait an extra lap, but I guess he'll do what he wants to do. But I feel like if you're not in P1 or P2, you should probably just pit for softs, just so you can have a chance. And Fiberize and Antonio Wright have apparently swapped positions. And I don't know what you three are doing, but it's definitely something. No one in the top 3 is pitting. Neither is Thunder nor Fister. No, Fister is going to pit. So Sheen also pits. Josh stays out. Alibab stays out. TGF, Quick VB, Tonio Wright. Fiberize pits. He doesn't have much of a choice how old his tires are. Fiberize has crashed. Never mind. Oh, no. He just retired from the session in the pits. Okay. I thought he hit the wall and just died, but no, he just quit. Although the top 9 now the top 9 stay out. Fister, Sheen, Shake, and Victory all pit for softs. Neb Restroom does as well, but he pit a little early, so his tires might be low-key shredded AF by the time he gets to the end of this race. Safety car will not be coming in this time by. Just to go over the penalties once more. We've got Robin, S.A. Bolt with 3 seconds, Thunder with 3 seconds, Ali Bob, TGF, Quick VB with 3, 6 for Fister, 6 for Shake, 8 for TRC Victory, 3 seconds for Neb Restrum, who is absolutely hauling it around the track right now. And I gotta tell you might not want to haul it too hard on these softs. They only last about 7 laps. They're absolutely dead. Your restart order for this race: Robin, S.A. Bolt, Ace Phillip, Thunder, Joshua, Ali Bob, TGF, Quick VB, Tony O'Wright, Fister, Sheen, Shake, TRC Victory, Neb Restrum. And we've got a guy losing a handful, and it's Thunder. Thunder is just spun in turn 5 under safety car, of all things. And is all the way down to 14th after being in 5th. I think Thunder may have just thrown away points. Unless something drastic happens in front of him. And the safety car restart. Robin is away. Doesn't really catch out anyone nearly as much as he did last restart. S.A. Bolt was a lot more ready for it this time. Gonna look at the back though here at Fister. He's on the softs, and this guy going real slow. It's Ali Bob. Going very slow in this restart. I don't think he heated up his tires very well. Absolutely bleeding time right now. And look at how much faster Fister is as he puts him in the wall and he's dead. Fister has just killed Ali Bob. Absolute murder. Wow. Okay, that was something. We're going to move on to Sheen. No penalties for the Mercedes driver. But I am in absolute shock and awe. Wow. I cannot believe what I've just seen. He just pile drived him into the wall at light speed. It's like, if you don't get out of my way, I'll get you out of my way. And then killed him. Literally killed him. I don't even... Wow, that was something. That was really something. Oh my god, man. Alright, well... Let's move on to Sheen. He is right on the gearbox of Tony O'Wright. I don't imagine Tony O'Wright's going to have much for him here. Being on those old hards versus these pretty new softs. Never. Oh, these two did an amazing job. Never mind. Someone immediately took out Tony O'Wright after he saved it. Wow, okay. Well, there goes Tony O'Wright's chances at points for tonight. That's pretty unfortunate. You hate to see it. I think Shake may have hit him. As soon as he caught it, he may have hit him and then just made sure he didn't score points. He was like, haha, you're not scoring points. Like, oh, okay. I don't know what I did to deserve this, but clearly it was something pretty messed up. Now, Sheen is in P7, but after penalties, Sheen could finish, possibly get a podium here. He's got to find a lot of time, though, in these next few laps. Coming to the line, it'll be 4 to go. DRS will now be enabled. SA Bolt's not going to be able to use it. Neither is Ace Phillip. Joshua's right behind Ace Phillip. Quick BB trying to make a move on DGF, but it's not there. Not this time. You got Sheen who's looking to try and make a move. Currently, we've got Ace Phillip, who's the head of a DRS train from P3 all the way down to P10, unless Neb Restroom or someone drops out of it. We've got Fister coming back. He's right on Sheen's gearbox. Sheen hasn't really been able to make a move yet. We got Quick VB running real wide out of turn 11. Out of the final corner now for Robin. It's 3 laps to go. 3 to go here at Hungary. Give me a better camera angle. It's not happening. Far Shake puts up an 18.4. Its fastest lap of the session for him. Look, Ace Phillip loses the position. Joshua takes P3 away from the Alfa Romeo of Ace Phillip. Oh, contact. Oh! Quick VB's gone. I don't think he's out of the race, but he's definitely out of the points. He's also got wing. No, it doesn't look like he does have wing damage. So actually, he could be all right. Sheen up to P5 now. He's right on the gearbox of TGF. But Sheen's used all of his ERS. Antonio right now gets a 3-second time penalty. I believe that's his first of the race. It is. He's already 30 seconds behind everybody. Quick VB diving into the pits. 2 laps to go. Sheen's not going to be able to get TGF here. Again, the penalties here right now are looking like Sheen can take a podium here tonight. Sheen wants to take P2. He's got to catch up by a good chunk. He's going to have to pass TGF and then catch up to Joshua. Robin coming through the final few corners. He's got 1 more lap after this. Final lap now of the race. I don't think SA Bolt's going to have anything for Robin. He's just got to hope something happens here to Robin. Either another penalty or maybe even a spin. He's got to hope something happens. Sheen right on the gearbox of TGF. Well, not quite actually. He's pretty far back. He's nowhere near close enough to make a move into turn 2. He's not going to have the move either in turn 4. TRC Victory with another 3-second time penalty. That's really going to hurt his points chances. Just looking at the leader. Shake could get a point here tonight if he just keeps it within 5 seconds. A TRC victory. At the front, though, it looks like coming through the penultimate corner, now heading into the final corner, Robin will win the Hungarian Grand Prix, barring any post-race penalties. He should win the Hungarian Grand Prix as he crosses the line now. P2 SA Bolt. P3, we're going to hold off. And P3, it's Sheen. Followed by Ace Phillip, Joshua, TGF, Thunder, Fister, Neb Restroom, Far Shake. TRC victory, Quick VB. Antonio Wright is your finishing order for tonight's race. Looks like Antonio Wright's going to take fastest lap for this race. With a 17.4. Unfortunately for the Ferrari driver, he did not get any points tonight, so his fastest lap will not give him any points. Unfortunate end to the race for him. Oh boy, this is a lot of penalties. Just about everyone and their grandma had penalties. All right. All right, ladies and gents, that'll do it from me. I've been your host, Ace Freak. Thank you for tuning in. Bye.